videos because those who not attended DevSecApps, other batches. Okay, in the evening 7 p.m. batch, I have taken 11 o'clock, right? I said I'll provide backup videos. They are ready. I'll share with you people, right? Okay, that's good. Yeah, Sunday class also you will get. Don't worry. What is this animal, Ra? Something. Okay, fine. Let's. This is Eclipse ID. Where is OA? He is not opened Eclipse ID. He has not came, huh? Okay. 718 is your batch code. Right. Let me open the document. Let me open the document. Yeah, where is this? 718 Spring Boot Core. Yeah, where is this? Eleven 718 session 10, na, my dear. Where is session 10? More on data source auto configuration. Popular data sources are, that means JDBC connection pools. Hikari CP, Apache DBCP2, C3P0, Tomcat CP, Proxul, Brown CP, Aracle UCP. Many popular connection pools are there or not there? That's good. Everyone getting my point there. Spring Boot 2.6 uses following algorithm while creating data source object through what? Auto configuration. Okay, when relevant starter or jar files are added, either JDBC starter or JPA starter is added, right? First, it will try to use Hikari CP. If that jar is not there, it looks to use what? Tomcat CP. If they both the jars are not there, Apache DBCP. If all the three jars are not there, Oracle UCP. That means Oracle UCP jar should be there or not there. If all jars are there, priority will come to Hikari CP. Priority will come to what? Hikari CP. Shall we see all these things practically? Okay, right now by default it is working with what? Hikari data source object are not there. Okay, let's see. Any application you take, guys, come on. Yeah. Yeah, yesterday some student given nice suggestion. Who is that person? Raise your hand. Is not there. Factory bean. Yeah, that guy. Yesterday, we have commented repository. We created object for DAO classes manually because we are getting what? Ambiguity problem. Okay. That can be done without me creating object for DAO classes. Shall I show that one in a moment? Yeah, without taking much time, let me show that. Go to DAO factory. Okay, first of all, go to DAO classes. Just 5 minutes. Keep the repository as it is. Again, keep the both repositories as it is. So that means as part of pre-instantiation, both DAO class objects are created. Na? That's great. Okay, now go to factory bean, guys. Go to factory bean, guys. That's good. Here, okay, bean ID, we are injecting all this stuff. Okay, don't inject data source, guys, because we want to use real objects only. So inject what? DAO class objects. What is there? Private employee. Oracle DAO IMPL. Tell me. Oracle DAO. Next. Private employee. Tell me. MySQL DAO IMPL. What is there, guys? MySQL DAO. Are you getting my point there or not there? At the rate auto void. Next. Here is what? At the rate auto void. At the rate auto void opening and what? Closing. Tell me. Here I'm going to return what, guys? What is there? Oracle DAO. I'm going to return what, guys? What is there? MySQL DAO. What is there, guys? Return Oracle DAO. Return what? MySQL DAO. Are you getting my point there, guys? Super, guys. Tell me next one. What is the story we have to follow? So this is my DAO factory. What factory? This is my DAO factory. Tell me here. Here is my service class or not there? Yeah. Now listen. Listen, what I'm going to do is very interesting. I will, when I use at the rate auto void on the service, in the service class, I'm getting what? Ambiguity problem. Expected one matching but found three, right? So see the problem once again. Because yesterday first we tried this code only, right, boss? And we got the exception also. What is the exception we got? Run as a Java application, proceed error, where red color, in DAO IMPL class red color. Where is that red color? Yeah, nothing is there. In DAO factory, we are trying to get the data source object, but that is removed or not. Data source injection process is removed, guys. No problem. Right click, run as exception. Are you expecting error or output? Error. Why? Expected single matching, but found three are not there. Expected single matching, but found three. Because DAO class objects are created, even what? Factory bean is also giving DAO class object, right? Okay. Now, yesterday, without proper analyzation, maybe that is not stuck to my brain. We stopped removing repository on the top of DAO. We started creating DAO class objects manually so that that will not give class to factory bean. But we forgot one fact, guys. Okay, that ambiguity can be solved by using what? Qualifier annotation. Sir, bean ID should be changed time to time. Why I should change? If I give factory bean ID, factory bean is having single bean ID, but that is time to time injected with what? Yeah. Time to time it is returning what? Either Oracle DAO class object or MySQL DAO class object. Okay, that thought has come to that person. That's why I'm appreciating you. Yeah, here what is there? Factory guys. Come to this place. Here is my, tell me. Not factory, service guys. Okay, here I am writing what? At the rate qualifier. Yeah, factory bean ID, let me pass. What is the factory bean ID, guys? DAO factory. What is the factory bean ID? DAO factory. Simply, literally, what factory, guys? DAO factory. Comfortable or not there, guys? Yeah, that's good. Simply, I am passing what, guys? DAO factory. Comfortable, my dear. Come on, everyone. Getting my point there or not there? Super, guys. Tell me now. Understand the story. Run as Java application. Run as Java application. Tell me. Rajesh, designation is what? Clerk. Salary is what? 90,000. Designation is clerk. What is next? Manager. Okay. What is next one? Salesman. Enter key. Here is salesman, enter key. Here output is coming or not coming? Say something, my dear. I want reply, guys. I want reply from you people. Got the clarity or not there? This time automatically problem is solved or not solved? Okay, fine. So now that is not our interest, guys. Our interest is what? What is the connection pool? What is the data source that is coming by default? By default, it is giving me Hikari data source, na boss. By default, it is giving me Hikari data source. Either Arakil or this one. Whenever I got the data source object, let me print the DS object class name, guys. DS object class name. What is there? DS dot get class. Okay. MySQL DAO. What DAO? MySQL DAO. Tell me. DS object class name. DS dot get class. Are you getting my point there or not there? DS object class name. Close all editors. What editors, guys? Close all editors. That's good. Great. Yeah. Now, I kill this one. By default, I want to prove that it is dealing with what? Hikari data source object are not there. Enter name Rajesh. Designation clerk. Salary what? 9,000. Yeah, some output has come. But look at the data source object class name, guys. It is giving me Hikari data source object or not. It is simply giving me Hikari data source object or not. Say something, my dear. I want reply, guys. It is definitely giving me what? Hikari data source object. What do you say, guys? It's really happening or not there, guys? Definitely taking place or not there, guys? Okay, but I'm not interested in Hikari data source. I'm interested in what? Apache DB that are there for there are their algorithm, right? Okay, how to get them, guys? First of all, I have to remove Hikari CP jar from the class path, but I have not added that one directly. Did I add that one directly, guys? Did I add Hikari CP jar directly, guys? Have not added that one directly, right, my dear? How I done what? I have not added that one directly. You all know that, right? Yeah, in what way we have added it was? We have added JDBC starter because of that that has come. Because of that that has come indirectly, right? Uh, so what should I do for that? What should I do for that? I want reply, my dear. I have not added directly, I have added indirectly. But how should I get it, right? Yeah, we have to use exclude option or not. I don't want to lose main jar file, all most of the dependent jar. I want to lose one or two dependent jar. I think exclude option is there or not there. So okay, let me remove exclude option. Right click. Tell me where is this properties? Not that. We have to go to pom.xml here or not there. This is my pom.xml, guys. This is my pom.xml. Here is what? Dependency hierarchy. What hierarchy? Dependency hierarchy. Yeah, tell me here. Ikari CP jar is there na, boss? Yeah, where is this? Exclude Maven artifact. Okay. Exclude Maven artifact. This. Okay, go to pom.xml. So look at the JDBC starter, guys. In that one, exclusion tag has come or not there. In that one, Hikari CP jar is removed or not there. Simply Hikari CP jar is removed or not removed. Simply Hikari CP jar is removed or not removed, guys. I want reply, my dear. Come on, everyone. Got the clarity or not there, guys? Everyone understanding my statement here, guys? Okay. Exclusion group ID this, artifact ID this. Okay. Yes, guys. So this is the whole concept that we are understanding here, guys. Yeah, employee management service IMPL. Okay, that is removed. But I should make sure that Apache DBCP jar should be added or not there. Okay, that won't be there in starter boss. You have to collect from what? mvnrepository.com. Remove Ikari CP jar, add another jar. What is another jar? What is there in algorithm? What is another? Tomcat CP Apache DBCP2. Tomcat CP Apache. So I have to add Tomcat CP related jar file or not? Okay, let's see. Tomcat CP or Tomcat JDBC. Tomcat CP, nothing but Tomcat JDBC, guys. Version you need not to bother. It will pick up the version dynamically. You just add the starter. Select this. If we select, it will be copied automatically, guys. Once selected, it will be copied what? Automatically. Say paste. What is there? Version. What is there, guys? Version. That's good. That's good. Come on. Yeah, that's it, guys. Tell me next one. What is the story, guys? Right click. Tell me. Run as. What is there? Java application. Yeah, this time Tomcat CP related data source has come now, boss. Look at the package name. org.apache.tomcat.jdbc.pool.data source. It has come or not come? It has simply come or not come, guys. Say something, my dear. I want reply, guys. Okay. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Got the clarity or not there? So this is the whole mechanism that we have to follow or not there. No, I don't want Tomcat CP also. See, best is Ikari CP, performance wise, speed wise, everything. But I'm just giving options to you people. Interviewer ask this question. Okay, what is the default connection pool that you are working Ikari CP? Is it the best? Best. Okay, how can we work with other than Ikari CP? I don't want to see my students saying not possible. I want to see my students possible, but we don't use because Ikari CP is the best. That's the best way to answer or not there. That's the really best way to answer the situation or not there. And sometime one, two project managers, right? One, two project manager may not show interest of using what? Hikari CP. They may show interest of working with what? Apache DBCP. Are you getting my point there? In that situation, better to work with what? Apache DBCP are not there. In that situation, it's better to deal with what, guys? What do you say, my dear? Come on. Yes, guys. Okay. Super, guys. They want to work with Apache DBCP. So first of all, I have to comment. First of all, I have to comment Tomcat CP related connection pool are not there. Yeah, let me comment Tomcat CP related connection pool. This we are commenting here. Tomcat CP related connection pool is what commented. That is done, guys. Tell me next one. This is my pom.xml, guys. Yeah, whenever you modify pom.xml, what happens? This is my HTTPS. Remove this. Yeah. Okay. Tell me. I have to add Apache DBCP related jar file or not there? Yeah, Apache. Other day I said, na, MVN repository earns money through what? Advertisements. Kalyan Jewelers advertisement has come or not there? Is Kalyan Jewelry. It's a Kalyan Jewelry only. It's not Kalyan Jewelry. Kalyan, oh, matrimony. Yeah. Sorry. In Telugu states, Kalyan Jewelry is the popular jewelry shop. Okay, but I don't know Kalyan matrimony also there. Okay. Okay, fine. Yeah, because while doing Naukari.com, Definitely Shadi.com also important or not? Okay, fine. Mm, mm. Apache DBCP2. What is there? Apache DBCP2 search. Yes, this is the jar, guys. Here version, some version is there. Select the latest only. Come down. Select this. Tell me this. Come on. Here go to what? Pom.xml. Here simply literally you go to what, guys? Pom.xml. Okay, let's see, guys. This is my pom.xml here, guys. Yeah, save this. This is my pom.xml. Save this, right? Okay, version you need not to worry, boss. It will be picked up automatically. That's great. Yeah, run the application. Run as what is there? Java application, guys. Name, what is there? Rakesh. Designation clerk. Salary what? 9,000. Okay, right now that is not important. Here, what is there? Basic data source is there. What is there, guys? Basic data source is there or not there? Ultimately, we are getting basic data source over here or not there? Come on, my dear. I want reply, guys. Got the clarity or not there? Super. Okay, that's good. Close all editors, guys. Close all editors. Is that clear, my dear? Come on. Okay. No, I don't want to work with this one. Then we have to think about Oracle UCP. First go to pom.xml. Okay. Pom.xml. Comment what? Apache DBCP jar file. Where is Apache DBCP jar? Here is my Apache DBCP jar, guys. Tell me, boss. Tell me. Tell me next one. Pom.xml. Yeah. This one. Where is next one? mvnrepository.com. What.com? mvnrepository.com. No, no. Oracle UCP na? Okay. I'm searching for MVN repository in MVN repo. Fine. Sometimes opens, guys, it happens. OC, Oracle UCP is there. Universal Connection Pool. That's the meaning of that one, guys. Universal Connection Pool. That's good. Select this. Select this. Right. Okay. Pom.xml. What.xml? Pom.xml. Say paste. Here is what? Version. Here is what? Version. Okay. That's great, guys. Come on. Understanding my statement here, guys? Okay, that's good. Tell me next one. Right click. Where is this? Right click. Run as Java application. Run as Java application. Name. What is there? Rajesh. Clerk. 90,000. Okay. Tell me, guys. Pooled data source IMPL. UCP is the package name. It's working or not working? Let me keep all the four at a time. Tell me, if I keep all the four, see, lots of people in the industry says Hikari CP is the only possibility through auto configuration. But as my student, you have to say in 2.x, 3.x, one algorithm is there. First priority to Hikari, second to Tomcat CP, third to Oracle UCP, fourth to Oracle, sorry, third to Apache DBCP, fourth to Oracle UCP. Now I'll make sure that all the four are available. Tomcat CP is there. Apache DBCP2 is there. Come on. And I have even commenting exclude option of Hikari CP. What is there? Exclude option of what? Hikari CP. I'm commenting this. Exclude option of what? Hikari CP. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Got the clarity, my dear? Come on. Right click. Tell me. Run as Java application. Right click. Run as Java application. Tell me here. What is there? Huh? Yeah, it's coming. What coming? Hikari is coming or not? Super. Now let me prove that remaining things also working. I'm bringing exclusion into picture, guys. And remaining, I removed Hikari CP. That means only remaining three are there. Among three, which gets the higher priority? Tomcat CP. Let me check whether it is getting higher priority or not. Okay. Tomcat dot pool dot data source. It's happening or not there? Okay. It's really happening or not happening, boss? Fine. Okay, that's good. Enable Oracle CP, what to do? Everything is given. Yeah, if you place all the four data sources at a time in Spring Boot application, then what happens? Then what happens? Can you answer this question? Question. Okay. As per algorithm priority, Hikari C data source will be taken higher priority or not there? In 1.x, Spring Boot 1.x, old one. At that time, Hikari CP is not introduced to the market, guys. That time, first priority to introduce, but not that much popular. First priority to, second to, third one, fourth one. But right now, industry standard is what, guys? Industry standard is what, guys? Comfortable, my dear? Got the clarity, my dear? Come on. Everyone understanding my statement or not? The industry standard data source having what? JDBC connection pool is what? Hikari data source because of its what? Performance. JDBC API cannot be used to interact with what? SQL database software. It's a purely given to interact with what? SQL database software. Are you getting my point there? It's a purely given to interact with what? SQL database software. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Super. I'll come to this. How auto configuration happen? That's a big discussion. Yes. 3.x. This is the algorithm or not there? Sir, I want to break this algorithm. I want to. No, I should be in a position to use my choice data source anytime. Very simple, boss. Add that algorithm, add that data source related jar file and mention data source class name in spring dot data source dot type property. What property? Spring dot data source dot type property. That's it. Nothing else you have to do, boss. I want to work with Oracle UCP directly. Right? Okay. I'm making sure that that jar is added. Already jar is there, guys. Okay. Other jars, let it be, boss. I want to break the algorithm. So what should I do? Go to application.properties. Go to application.property. Specify data source type. What is there, guys? Specify data source type. Specify data source type. Spring dot data source dot type is equal to Spring dot data source dot type is equal to. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Spring dot data source dot type is equal to. Yeah, tell me. You have to mention data source algorithm name or not? Definitely you need to mention data source algorithm name or not there. Yeah, let's see guys how to mention the data source algorithm name. And that means the class name, guys. Okay. When you add Ikari CP, this is the Tomcat CP one, right? Okay. Very simple, guys. Go to this one. Otherwise, you take the support of ChatGPT. You should know how to use ChatGPT, boss, no doubt. Yeah, here is my ChatGPT. Yeah, here what is there? Oracle UCP data source class name. Oracle UCP data source class name. We got the class name here or not there? I think no need of selecting also separately. Copy this. Here you mention it. Right now all the jars are there, but it will not work with other jars based on algorithm. It will use that data source whose type is specified here. Whose type is specified here. Are you understanding my statement? Run as what is there? Java application. Check it out, guys. It is working with Oracle UCP related pooled data source IMPL or not? It is dealing with what? Oracle UCP related pooled data source IMPL or not there? Say something, my dear. Got the clarity or not there? Everyone getting my point here or not there? Convinced with me or not there? So like this, we are able to break the algorithm. We are able to get the control on data source of our choice. And interesting is, you add any data source that is not there in algorithm and mention its class name there. It will happily work. So that means you can work with any data source in this world using this technique. For example, C3P0, Proxul, Brown CP, all these are not part of what? Algorithm. Vibur CP, all these are not part of what? Algorithm. But I want to work with them. Just add the jar file and mention the class name. How to get the data source class name? ChatGPT is there. Earlier in Google, it's Google search. It's a very lengthy process. ChatGPT is very precise answer is giving or not. Say something, my dear. Is it not giving very precise answer here? See, industry standard is Ikari CP. Every day you work with Ikari CP. Then why are you wasting one session, sir, to tell that how to work with other data sources? If some company, some project specifically not interested to use what? Hikari CP, there should be alternate solution, na? Right. Some project managers, leaders are very jitty. They want means they want. That time, if you say, I don't know, it is going to work out. So for that one, I am telling how to break the algorithm, how to work with our choice algorithm. Yes. Okay, now I'm going to mvnrepository.com. I'm searching for what? C3P0. What is there? I'm searching for what? C3P0. Here is my what? C3P0. Yes, here is my C3P0. Come on. Yeah, tell me. 0.11.2. Yeah, next. Copy this. Yeah, tell me, guys. Pom.xml. What .xml, guys? Pom.xml. Say paste. Is it not working, my dear? Yeah, it's working, guys. C3P0. But do you think it will be activated? No. So I have to mention it's a data source class name or not. But I'm going to mug up data source class name, my dear. No. What is there? C3P0. It's a connection pool name. I'm not scolding anyone. It's a class connection pool software name. C3P0 class name. C3P0 data source class name. What class name, guys? Data source class name. C3P0 data source class name. It's been copied, guys. Come on, everyone. It's been copied. Tell me here. Where is this? Data source dot type. Tell me next one. Say paste equal to paste. Okay. Fine. Sometimes it happens. That's why actually there is something called clipboard. We will get the history of the copy content. What is that? Windows V, yeah? Windows V. Let me check. Windows V. Which one you want? This one you want. You laugh, na? Now you laugh. Yeah, I think I have to copy na. Paste as a text. Happy now? Windows V. Windows V. Control V means latest copy, paste. Latest copied content will come. Windows V means what? You will get access to all the content in the clipboard. You can choose whatever you want. Right? Now you laugh. Okay, fine. At least you laughed. You understood what's happening here. Run as, what is there? Java application. What application? Java application. Okay. Yeah, tell me. Oh, already working. C3P0 or not there? Happily C3P0 is working or not working? Definitely C3P0 is working or not there? Okay. Yeah, combo pooled data source. What data source, guys? Yeah, what is the data source, guys? Combo pool. You are able to work with our choice algorithm or not? Yeah, what is the question and answer? Check it out. How to break above algorithm and above, and how can we use certain data source directly with our following, without following about algorithm, without following above algorithm. You mentioned type there, na boss. Even combo pooled data source which is not there in algorithm can be placed or not. But to place this one, you have to add the jar file, my dear. Okay. How can we make Spring Boot application working with certain algorithm or connection pool? How can we use C3P0, Proxul, Vibur, etc. JDBC connection pool in what? Spring Boot application. Okay. And then what should I do? Answer one. Simple theory, boss. Whatever you do, if you configure same connection pool as at the rate bean method, that automatically gets the high priority. Even though type is what? Even though algorithm is there, all this hangama, but you configure same as using at the rate bean method, that automatically gets the higher priority or not there. Configure related data source class as Spring Bean using what? At the rate bean method. You add the jar file, go for at the rate bean method. Or you mention that data source class name. See here. This time, I don't use this type, guys. Am I using type? No. Actually, this is the easiest way. Add the jar, mention the data source class name, work is done, right? But what I'm going to you is, tell me here. Here is my pom.xml, guys. What .xml? Yes, here is my pom.xml. Tell me. C3P0 is already added. So go to what? The main class is also acting as configuration class. We all aware of that. So there I'm clipping what? At the rate bean method. Public class name is combo pooled data source. Create what is there? C3P0DS. Here is what? At the rate name. What is there? At the rate name. Name is equal. Oh, sorry. At the rate bean. Name is equal to C3P0DS. What DS, guys? C3P0DS. Tell me here. Yeah, tell me. Combo pooled data source C3P0DS is equal to. DS is equal to new combo pooled data source. Tell me. P3 dot set driver class name. Tell me. Set driver class name. Oracle dot JDBs. I'm hard coding. You don't want to hard code? You can collect from property file or not there. How to get that one property file? Private environment. Are all property file content will be stored into environment object na boss? Environment env. Next one. At the rate auto void. Here what can we do? Env dot what dot? Get to property. Tell me. Spring dot what dot? Data source dot driver hyphen class hyphen name. Here I am writing what? Throws exception. What exception? Throws exception. C3P0 dot DS dot set. Tell me. Set JDBC URL. Come on. Set JDBC URL. Env dot get property. Spring dot data source dot URL. That's good. C3P0 dot. Come on. Set. What is there? Set username. Set user. Data source dot. What is there? Username. C3P0 dot DS dot set password. Env dot get property data source dot what is there? Pass. Return C3P0 DS. D capital. Yes. Okay. Right now type is not there, guys. Right now type is not there. But at the rate bean is there, right? Hey, not only this, if you want, you can work with Vibur also. Type is not there means algorithm is on. But at the rate bean method is also there pointing to C3P0. Which one will work, sir? Definitely at the rate bean one only will be taken. Say okay, guys. Check it out. Check it out. C3P0 is working or not there? Sir, if I mention both, type I mentioned, come on. Type I mentioned pooled data source, Oracle UCP. There I mentioned C3P0, which will be dominated. At the rate being only dominated, right? It's still working with combo pooled or not there. That's the power of what? At the rate bean method or not there. Okay. Super. I want to give this FAQ to you people. I would like to give this FAQ to you people at the end. Okay. We place all the jars files related to what, guys? Data source algorithm. We place all the jar files related to data source algorithm. Are you getting my point? All the jar files related to data source algorithm. Okay, that's good. All the jar files related to what, guys? Data source algorithm and specified different data source class name. Specified different data source class name using what, guys? Spring dot. What is there? data source dot type property. Spring dot data source dot type proper. And also, and even also placed at the rate bean method in configuration. At the rate bean method having logic to create and return. Having logic to create and return. Come on. Data source object class. Okay. Return. Create comma return. A different, what is there? Data source object class. What object, guys? Data source object class. Mr. Dhruv, focus on class ra. Data source object, data source object. Can you tell me? Can you tell me which data source will be taken as the final data source of the application? Final data source of the application. Are you getting my point there or not there? Yeah, put the answer, guys. Yeah. The data source that is configured by using at the rate bean method will be taken as the final data source of the application. Will be taken as the final data source of the application. I hope you convinced with me, guys. Okay. The data source that is configured by using what? At the rate bean method will be taken as the final data source of the application. Convinced with me, my dear? Come on, everyone. Got the clarity or not there? So this is the whole mechanism or not there, guys? At the rate bean method will be taken as what? Final data source of the application, guys. Convinced with me, my dear? Come on, everyone. Got the clarity or not there? Super. Okay. That's great. Boot IOC pros laid application mini project real time. That's good. Great. Tell me all the three things are kept, but at the end, what is working, boss? Combo pulled one is working or not there? Okay. Once again, you run the application. Run as Java application. Okay. Here at the end, combo pulled data source only working or not? Super, guys. Okay. Let it be, guys. How can we use C3, P0, VBOR, all these connection pool? Even that part is discussed, guys. Tell me. When Spring Boot starter JDBC added to class path, what is the default data source we get? Hikari CP. Nice. If at the rate bean method of main class is giving what? Non-data source algorithm data source object, then Spring Boot application takes what? Which data source object? Okay, at the rate bean method data source object will override or dominate data source algorithm data source or spring dot data source dot type dot property data source. If both are there, at the rate bean will get the higher priority or not. Unnecessarily, I have written question and answer separately. The same thing is there here or not there. Which is industry standard data source to use in what? Real projects. Hikari CP as of now, because of its what? Performance. Especially speed of creating what? Connection objects in connection pool, right? How to specify minimum pool size, maximum pool, and other additional properties while working with what? Hikari CP JDBC connection pool. What guys? Hikari CP JDBC connection pool. Are you understanding my statement, my dear? Got the clarity or not there, guys? How to specify them? How to specify them? That's the question, is that? Yeah, you can mention min pool size, maximum pool size, all this stuff. Otherwise, by default, it will continue the default values. If you want, you are interested, you can mention those things are not there. Suppose right now it is dealing with, let us assume this at the rate bean is not there. Let us assume this at the rate bean is not there, guys. Right now, this at the rate bean is not there. So then it will start, data source algorithm is also not there. So then it will start working with what? Algorithm related connection pool or not. But I want to control minimum pool size, maximum pool size kind of thing. Okay. I'm also dealing with no exclude option here. I'm removing this exclude option. I'm removing this what? Exclude option. Right click, tell me. Run as Java application. This is my Hikari CP data source or not? This is definitely what? Hikari CP data source. No doubt in that, right? Got the point, my dear? Employee MySQL DAO, employee Oracle DAO, guys. Come on. Yes, okay. Employee MySQL DAO, employee what? Oracle DAO. Okay, I employee DAO. Like this, multiple options are there or not there? Okay, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, what is the one? I have to write application dot properties, guys. Here we should write minimum pool size, maximum pool size. Data source dot Hikari dot minimum pool size. Minimum, maximum pool size. It can grow up to 100 connection objects, guys. Data source dot, tell me. Hikari dot, what dot, guys? Hikari dot, tell me. Min idle 10. What idle 10? Data source dot, come on. Hikari dot, hmm, time it. Hikari dot, come on. Minimum idle, maximum idle, all this stuff is there or not? Okay, connection, timeout, something is there. Yeah, connection. In milliseconds, you have to write, guys. If a connection pole failed to give connection object in 1000 milliseconds, 1000 means 1 second. So automatical exception should come or not there. Like this, so many properties are there. Like this, we can control this connection pool or not there. Let's check it out. This application is working with Hikari CP and we are able to control the connection pool properties are not there. Run as Java application. See, Hikari data source and we are able to control minimum connection objects, maximum connection object, all this information very nicely, guys. Okay, sir. What about remaining things, sir? What about controlling this one while working with other connection pools? Controlling the same thing while working with what? Other connection pool. Are you getting my point there, guys? Uh, We can find this kind of specific data source type properties for Ikari CP, Tomcat CP, Apache DB CP, Oracle UCP every time are not there. We can definitely find are not there, guys. Come on, guys. I want reply, my dear. Come on. Yes. DBCP2, DBCP2. Come on. Hikari CP, Hikari CP. And use what? UCP. Here is my what? Tomcat. Here is my what? Tomcat. Are you getting my point there or not there? So for everything, properties are there or not there to control the connection pool, guys. Super. Okay. Fine. This is about what, guys? Data source, playing with the data source. Fine. But now I'm coming to the actual point where your focus is required. That is how Starter is having so many classes, so many jars, in fact. But how it is picking up specific 5, specific 10 classes as what? Spring Beans for auto configuration. Everything is there. Okay. Everything is there in a special file that is linked in what? Spring.factories. What dot factories? Okay. Now let's see. Let's see, guys. Fine. So first it looks for mini project, right? It looks for Spring.factories file in all the jars that are added to the class path and finds that file in spring-boot-auto configure jar file. Where is that? Spring-boot-auto configure jar file. This one now, boss. Okay, there you will see meta-nf folder. There you will see spring.factories, guys. Come on. This spring.factory is somehow linked with spring folder. Come on. Auto configuration imports. What is there? That is not a package name. That's a file. Look at the symbol. It's not a package. It's not a package name. It's a file name. It's a simply file. How spring.factories is one file. This is also one file. In this one, lot of configuration class names are there. Lot of predefined configuration class names are there. Version to version, this int will increase, this count will increase, guys. 156 configuration class names are there, right? Observe very carefully in that one, control F, what is there? Data source auto configuration class is there now, my dear. Let me open its source code. Control plus shift plus T, control plus shift plus T. Tell me. Data source auto configuration. Open, guys. What is there? Data source auto configuration. Open, guys. Come on. I want reply, my dear. Come on. Yes, guys. Data source auto configuration. Yeah, this is auto con. That is linked with other configuration classes and also having Hikari.course as nested configuration class now, my dear. Data source Tomcat, DBCP, Oracle UCP, generic. Lot of nested configuration classes are there. Let's go to this Hikari nested configuration class, F3. And in that one, observe very carefully, guys. At the rate bean method is there. Come on. And it is creating what? Some data source class object and returning that object are not there. Like this, all these at the rate bean methods will execute. Whatever executed, those methods will become Spring Beans. Those methods returned objects will become what? Spring Beans. Convinced or not, my dear? Got the clarity or not, guys? Everyone understood my statement, guys? Okay, that's great. Let's see. Yeah. Now that is also linked with the Tomcat class, guys. Yeah, come to this. Tomcat, tell me. F3 guys, source code has come. Here also, at the rate bean method is there dealing with these properties. At the end, it is returning data source object or not. At the end, it is returning data source object or not there. Is it not interesting, my dear? Like this, from all the configuration class that are there in jar files, all the at the rate bean methods will execute and relevant classes automatically become Spring Beans are not there. Okay, now let me give the feeling how many classes are there as becoming Spring Beans internally. Anyhow, our classes are there, 4 or 5 classes are there in layered application, but remaining all are predefined classes only now, my dear. Remaining all are there in what? Predefined only. Check it out. Okay. So go to com.nt here. Come to this place, guys. Tell me, we would like to get the count of the classes or not there. Somewhere here, container is created, boss. Yeah, boss. Tell me. System.out.println. Sysout. Come on. Beans count. What is there? Spring beans count. Tell me. CTX dot get bean definition count. CTX dot get bean definition count. That's great. CTX dot get bean definition count. Run as what is there? Run as what is there? Java application. Spring beans count is how much? Spring beans count is how much? 94 is coming here or not? Say something, my dear. Got the clarity or not there? How much is coming, guys? 94 is the count that we are getting here. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed this, guys. Understood this statement, guys. Got the clarity, my dear. 94. That means most of them come through auto configuration only, na? How does they are picked up? First, it search for Spring Boot factories available in what? Spring Boot auto configure jar file that is linked with auto configuration import file. There a lot of configuration classes are there. All those classes are loaded, whatever their jars are there. Okay. There that those classes are having what? Nested configuration classes, imported configuration classes. In all those configuration classes, multiple at the rate bean methods are there. Okay, all those bean methods will execute. Come on, guys. The whatever objects they are returning, they automatically become Spring Beans or not. Like this, Spring Beans are identified for auto configuration activity. I hope you thoroughly convinced, guys. Okay, same answer I kept elaborately here. Check it out. Same answer I kept very much elaborately here. Check it out. How does at the rate enable auto configuration annotation of Spring Boot application knows which classes of the currently added jar file should be configured as Spring Beans through auto configuration. What, guys? Through what? Auto configuration. This is what we discussed or not there. This is what we discussed or not there. At the rate enable auto configuration annotation searches for what, guys? Spring.factories file in meta.nf folder of the all the jar files added to the class path, but finds in what? Spring hyphen boot hyphen auto configure hyphen version.jar file. This file is what? Internally linked with another file called meta.nf slash spring slash auto configuration dot imports file. What file, guys? Auto configuration dot imports file. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Got the clarity or not there? Everyone understanding my statement, boss? org.springframework. Boot dot auto configuration dot imports. Everyone getting my point there, guys? This file contains all configuration classes that needs to be executed for auto configuration activity. Nearly 144, but version to version count is increasing or not there. All these configuration classes, they're nested and what? Imported configuration classes related at the rate bean methods execute to get the objects of Java classes as what? Spring Bean through auto configuration activity are not there. So for example, in that auto configuration dot imports file, these many configuration classes are there. Okay, in that configuration class, come on, data source auto configuration, it is having what? JDBC template. Okay, first we'll think about this. Data source auto configuration is having Ikari dot class, Tomcat dot class as nested classes, my dear. In those nested classes, at the rate bean method is there, creating and returning Ikari data source class object are not there. Super. Next one. There is what? JDBC template auto configuration class is there. That's good. And that is internally linked with what? JDBC template configuration dot class. Inside that class, there is one at the rate bean method. What method? Creating and returning JDBC template class object are not there, guys. So that means nothing is there. Everything is automated. Once again, and on the application startup, IOC container looks for spring.factories file. Finds in which jar file? Spring hyphen boot hyphen auto configuration. Clear? Okay. That is linked with what? Spring slash auto configuration imports file. What file, guys? Auto configuration imports file. That is also clear, my dear. Say something, my dear. Come on. That is also linked with what? Auto configuration imports file. Come on, my dear. I want reply from you people. Super. Next, number 3. What is next? Number 3. Yeah. What is there? Number 3. Yeah. Very simple and straightforward, guys. Come on. Number 3. Very simple and what? Straightforward. There it is having nested configuration classes, imported con. In that one, lot of at the rate bean methods are there. They will be called automatically. Those method returned objects automatically become Spring Beans or not. I hope you enjoyed, guys. You are go and ask a lot of working people who got 5 years, 6 years experience. Anna, tell me, how does it knows out of so many classes that are there in starter or jar file? How does it knows it has to make specific few classes as what? Spring Beans through auto configuration feature. Then he will scold you or he will say, I don't know. If he's a good person, he will say, I don't know. If he's a bad person, why are you bothered about that? Focus on other concept. Is not important. Why are you doing Spring Boot work? You do your work. There are two types of answers, guys. When they know, they'll give answer. When they don't know, they'll show frustration. Yes? Okay. But without this also, you can become great programmer of Spring. I'm not saying. But when you know it, you'll get some satisfaction. I hope story is totally clear now, boss. One more time. IOC container looks for spring.factories. Finds in what? Spring boot auto configuration file. That file is linked with what? Spring folder slash auto configuration imports file, right? There what? There what? I want reply. There what? I want reply. All the classes are loaded. Configuration class are loaded. Objects are created. And in that one, nested classes are there. Important. They are also loaded. Objects are created. In all those configuration classes, at the rate bean methods are there. Those bean methods are called automatically. Whatever objects that are gathered, they will become what? Spring beans. They will become what? Spring. So we are calling, they are becoming spring beans through auto configuration. Okay, now the real twist in the discussion is how to make certain class or certain art configuration class not participating in auto configuration. Not participating in auto configuration. That means I don't want to get Hikari CP. Huh? Where exclude? Are fine. No, I said class, not the jar. I said class, not the jar. Though jar is there, you should not participate in what? Auto configuring. That means data source should not come through auto configuration, boss. Data source should not come auto configuration, though we add the jars. Exclude in Maven level, right? But I want to tell to IOC container, though jars are there or not there, you should not think about doing that auto configuration. Gooda, bada. You should not do that auto configuration. Say something, my dear. Everyone, yeah, array very simple, Ra Babu. See, actually, Hikari data source is coming, right? Now, listen carefully. That I am injecting to DAO. This is actual story we are doing now, boss. Go to main class. This is the main class, right? Go to main class. Here, there is something called exclude. What is there? There is something called exclude. Are you getting my point there? There is something called exclude. In that exclude, tell me, boss. In that exclude, I have to write data source. Data source. Otherwise, I want data source. Okay, first let me show. You'll feel practically. Data source, tell me. Auto configuration dot class. Yeah, data source auto configuration will not work, right? Okay, now listen. Definitely when I run this application, I will get the exception. Why? Because our DAO is expecting data source object. There is no at the rate bean data source. There is no auto configuration data source. Overall injection will be failed or not. See this? Java application. Exception came or not there? As expected, exception came or not came? Come on, guys. Okay, now what I do is to satisfy this one. I'll go to main class. I'll go to what? Main class. Where is main class? There we have something called. Are we in the right place, guys? No, Prosify. Sorry, we opened wrong one, guys. Okay, let's not test this. Let's play with what? 8 only, na? Let's play with what? 8. Let's play with 8. Here I am writing what? Exclude data source. What is there? Auto configuration dot. Okay, but I'm enabling this, guys. I'm definitely enabling. Anyhow, auto configuration data source is not coming, but at least I'm injecting C3P01 now, my dear. At least I'm injecting C3P01 now, my dear. Yeah, run as Java application. Okay, guys, check it out. Combo pulled is working. That means Ikari CP is not coming, right? Okay, wait a minute. Name Raja, address clerk, salary something, designation one clerk, guys. What is there? Manager. Lastly, what is there? Salesman. Enter a key. What is there? Enter a key. Yeah, tell me here. Clerk, manager, salesman. What is there? Clerk, manager, salesman. But somewhere I'm printing beans count now, boss. Auto configuration beans count. I think I printed in Prosify, not here. I printed in what? Prosify. No problem. We'll print one more time here, guys. Here, tell me. System dot out dot println. Yeah, system dot out dot print. Spring beans count. CTX dot get bean definition count. What, guys? Get it bean definition count. Run as what is there? Java application. How much count? That means earlier 94 has come. Now how much came? Okay, let me reduce the count more and more. Yes, okay. This exclude 1 minute. In as an array, I'm passing what? One more class. What is there? JDBC template auto configuration class. So JDBC template related auto configuration also I removed, guys. Because though I'm adding starter, I'm using only data source one. I'm not using JDBC template, other things. I can remove them from auto configuration or not. Right click, run as, what is there? Java application. Look at the count 80. Some more classes are removed or not. Some more classes got removed or not. That means I'm getting some control on auto configuration. Earlier I changed data source class name. Now I changed how we understood internals of auto configuration. Now we are able to remove some classes participating from auto configuration or not. Is it not interesting, guys? Okay, now I'm trying to remove some more classes from auto configuration in this list. Data source transaction manager. Data source transaction manager auto configure. Some classes are there, Babu. Okay, they are also going to use some more beans. Already bean count is reduced. It will be reduced furthermore 68. See, so many things, so many beans got reduced again. That means that class is having so many at the rate bean methods. Got it? If someone asks you how to remove certain class not participating in what? Auto configuration. Then say, find that class related configuration class. What class? Auto configuration class. Mention that class name in exclude option of at the rate Spring Boot application. This is another weapon I am giving to you people. You need not to blame Spring Boot. I'm using only one Spring Bean of auto configuration, but it is giving me 99 beans as what? Auto configuration bean, memory wasted. No, don't complain. Try to know how to get rid of them. What is the option we have? Exclude is the option. This is also interesting feature or not? These are the places where we are different from regular learners. Regular learners are happy, oh, Ikari CP injected, talia ho gaya. But we are not like that, right? We are trying to know internals. We are trying to improvising the code. We don't blame Spring Boot. Yeah, it's making unnecessarily so many classes as what? Spring Bean. So it's doing something differently or not there. Yeah. How can we make certain Java class of starter not to become as Spring Bean as part of what? AutoConf. When we add Spring Boot starter JDBC, all these classes become Spring Beans na boss? Okay. Note, if we feel we don't need this Spring Bean as part of auto configuration process, then we need to exclude them in auto configuration process using exclude attribute of what? Spring Boot application. What is there? Exclude attribute of what? Spring Boot application. The relevant configuration classes you have to specify are not there. The relevant configuration classes we have to specify are not there, guys. Yeah, tell me, guys. JDBC template auto configuration. This will exclude JDBC template, named parameter JDBC template classes being participating in what? Auto configuration activity. We can collect auto configuration class names from this on or not there. Okay. Yes. Yes, guys. Okay. Remaining things are okay. No, nothing is there. JDBC ORM are the modules to interact with the SQL database software. MongoDB, all these are the modules to interact with what? NoSQL database software. Are you getting my point? Someone asked me question innocently other day. Can't we make user-defined classes participating in auto configuration? No. Only jars, only classes that are there in starters will be there participating in what? Auto configuration. The Spring Bean auto configuration feature makes only predefined classes that are available in what? Starters added to class path as Spring Bean. In any angle, it does not make user defined classes annotated with what? Stereotype annotations as what? Spring Bean. User defined classes are scanned because at the rate component scan annotation. What annotation, guys? At the rate component scan annotation. Are you getting my point there or not there? Convinced with me, my dear? Yeah, that's great. User defined classes won't become Spring Bean. Yes, guys. Okay, now let me upload the notes. 7 a.m. Yes. Tell me. Where is this? Yeah, next one. Tell me what is there? 7 p.m., right? Yeah, tell me next one. Spring Core, right? Right click, file upload, Spring here. Tell me here. What is the one? What is there? 718 Spring Core, Spring Boot Core. Yeah. Session 10, my dear. Where is session 10? More on data source config. More on data source configuration. Yeah, backup videos as promised. I should give. Don't worry, I'll give. Yeah, where is the backup video? 7 p.m. It is yours only, na? Yeah, backup videos. I think React JS backup videos, right? Backup video. This is the document, guys. This is the document. Wait a minute, I'll give. Gmail, Natraz Java Arena, DevSec apps. Ayo. React JS is not given, huh? That day React JS not happened, right? Sorry, you are confusing me then. Yeah. Backup 7 p.m. New folder. What is there? DevSec apps. Backups. I'll give a wait run. DevSec apps backup videos. Google Docs. Create and share. Say paste. Bold. Yeah, tell me. We have common topics. Common topics. Common videos. No. They are not common videos, guys. Wait a minute. Common topics link is there somewhere. Common topics link is there. Can I paste the common topics videos also there now, my dear? Common topics videos also here. Copy this. Yes. Okay, what is the next common topic, guys? August 14th, 2025. 2025, 11 a.m. Spring Spring data MongoDB. Spring Boot data MongoDB. This is 14th, guys, right? I'm telling well in advance. Please reserve your things. Yeah, next 17th in Sunday, 18th, not there. Okay, 19th. What is there? 19th, 7 p.m. Spring Boot data. Okay, not 19th. We'll start from 20. 20th, Spring Boot data, MongoDB. Next, 21st, not 7 a.m., guys. It should be 7 p.m. Spring Boot data, MongoDB. With this, all classes related to MongoDB will be completed. Total 4 sessions are there. All 4 sessions related to MongoDB will be completed. Clear? This is the plan about what? MongoDB. Are you ready? Come on. Okay. So let's see. But as of now, this is confirmed. Remaining things star will keep. We'll keep the star symbol. Once I give confirmation, then you can plan about that. Okay. That's great. Thank you guys. Have a nice time. We'll meet tomorrow.